and it gives me immense pleasure to read the profile of today's speaker, Ms. Sangeeta. She is an assistant professor senior grade in the Department of Management at Sri Ramakrishna Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. And her educational qualifications are Bachelor of Computer Applications from Dr. NCP College of Arts and Science and Master of Business Administration from Maharaja Engineering College affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. And she has prior industry experience with Sara Apparels and Fashion, it's a unit of LG Super Spinning Mills, as marketing executive and a universal authorized distributor of mobile phones and accessories as assistant manager MAS. And then her focus is towards marketing and systems, and she has jointly presented with Dr. R. Rajesh at Sri Ramakrishna Institute of Technology, Coimbatore, a paper titled ERP in Cloud as a Social Innovation for SME, an exploratory study in the National Conference of Marketing Dynamics conducted by NIT, Trichy, and also presented a paper in the title Service Quality Issues Offering ERP in Cloud as Software as a Service in the International Conference on International Marketing in Asia Pacific. Issues and Challenges ICM 2013 conducted by ERP, Institute of Management, Coimbatore, in association with University of East London, Auckland campus. And she also presented a case study titled Cloud Computing in SME's Business, Benefits and Risks in the contest from management faculty for Teachers' Day celebrations organized by CIT and Coimbatore. She is an active member in the Women Development Center SRI. It's all about it. And let me
this hot summer, I wish you a good evening to all present here. And I'm so privileged to stand before you all. I'm like college and experienced person sitting over here and my dear students. And I'm thankful to CMA who gave us such an opportunity to present my presentation over here. Thank you, ma'am. And my topic, given I have just taken this topic, role of SMEs in the Indian cloud revolution, where SMEs need to grow. So I have just taken this topic for my presentation. Before going into this topic, let me talk about technology first. We all know technology is changing every day, and it is facing a tremendous change every day. So I know all SMEs focus on technology. They know how the technology has been evolved and what are the technologies are available, what are the new technologies, everything they knew. But they don't have time, or they don't feel into that they want to learn about technology. They might be busy in their developing their bottom line, or they might be busy in their operations, or they might be busy in their staff, all those things. So they might not have such time to learn about new technologies. This forum will help you, or this forum will give you a small step in order to know about cloud computing, which will help SMEs to grow. My topic is related with the cloud revolution. We need to know what is cloud, because cloud itself, we have a thing, we don't know what is cloud. So cloud is nothing but it is a general term for anything that involves delivering hosted services over the internet. Hosted services in the internet, because there are a lot of services. It is not only the software, or it is not only the infrastructure, or it is not only the platform. Everything will be hosted in the cloud by the cloud provider. So we can able to access all those services from the cloud when we adopt cloud. So this is the main thing that we need to know about cloud. So it refers to computing being done in a remote location. It is not in your desktop, or it is not in your portable device. So that is called cloud computing. So this picture gives you an idea how the remote server will be. So we will be having a single server in our company or in our college or institution. But whereas this remote servers who are using this cloud providers will be having like this kind of server in their remote places. And why companies are moving towards cloud? What are the things that attracts industries to move towards cloud is it has several advantages, striking advantages. Main thing is scalability. And another one is flexibility. Scalability, flexibility is very, very important, and that is most of the industries are moving towards cloud. Like features like dynamic massive scalability, elasticity, measured service, and self-provisioning of resources. Whatever service we want, that particular service alone we can able to get it from the cloud. That is the main important feature of cloud. That is the highlight. So I know a lot of members are from SMEs, and it might be a comic of me talking about business in this forum. Still, I have an agenda behind this, behind talking about business in related with cloud computing. So we know business is an activity of making or buying or selling or supplying goods or services for money. We do business for money. Most of the industries do business for money. So main goals of businesses, we can say main goal of business is profit. How to improve profit? Profit can be improved through improving the efficiency. So one is efficiency and another one is cost reduction. The earlier days, this is a really a hurdle for many of the entrepreneurs. They don't know how to improve the efficiency because they don't have technology and they don't know how to use the technology. It is really a hurdle for them. But nowadays it is really a good thing for our SMEs or other business people. They know there is a technology, there is upcoming of innovative technology is there. When we adopt these technologies, we can improve our business efficiency. So as you all know, the benefits of technology is huge. Some of the benefits are listed here. We can able to reach more potential customers. We can have good, smooth relationship with our partners, or we can able to streamline our operations like by cost reduction, minimizing the waste, or improving the profit, etc. So these are some of the advantages or benefits of technology which we are going to adopt. So it is, when the next slide comes like this, IT evolution. So cloud computing is not only a unique thing, it is not a unique thing. It comes through the evolution. It started from the year 1642 itself, like a calculating device. And it comes with 1939, it comes with an electronic device. Electronic computer device has been formed. And in 1942, first generation computers have been introduced. Like they use the punch cards to save the data, paper punch cards to save the data. And after that, second generation computer came into existence by 1946, and they use the electronic numeric integrator and calculations. So it gives you 1,100 times calculations per second. It can do it. And after that, third generation computers have come with lot of other capabilities, and fourth generation also have come into existence with lot of all other processors. And this things comes like this mainframe, mini and LAN, client server architecture have come into the existence. We entered into the virtual businesses where one server will be there, but from that one server we are going to take data from that one server by the client architecture, and we are moved towards the web technology called internet, and with that web technology we entered thoroughly into the virtual society called cloud computing. So this is the emerging technology we all need to adopt it in order to improve our efficiency. So we are into cloud computing, so we need to know what is the definition or what is the exact definition of cloud computing. It is given by NIST. It is a cloud computing that can be defined as a model for enabling convenient on-demand network access to a shared pool of resources of configurable computing resources. It has been, the resources are comprised together and they are put together in the cloud. Whatever the resources, what kind of resources we want. If we want a software, we can take it from the cloud. If we want infrastructure, we can take it from the cloud. Or if we want a platform, we can take it from the cloud. So this kind of benefits the cloud is providing to you all. So aim of cloud computing is, it is an internet database access and exchange, and that is to internet-based access to low-cost computing and applications. That is the thing. When we are using cloud, it can reduce the cost. So main things, there are two things involved in cloud. One is level of services and another one is deployment models of cloud computing. So both things are there. So first let us see with this level of services, because in these levels only we are going to approach what kind of technology we need to adopt. So first comes is SaaS, second is PaaS, and third is IaaS. So first is SaaS is nothing but software as a service, and next one is platform as a service, third one is infrastructure as a service. Software as a service is most of the SMEs we used to go for this model called SaaS and IaaS. Most of SMEs are moved towards these two kinds. SaaS is nothing but software as a service. So we go into this kind of service when we wanted to get ERP software. When we wanted to adopt ERP full suite also, they may provide you, or SCM or HCM, human control management, or supply chain management, whatever model you want, you can able to get it from the cloud. That is PaaS is platform as a service. When you wanted to develop some application, in that part you are going to use this platform as a service. So that platform will be provided to you. And infrastructure as a services, it is used as an infrastructure. You don't want to get the server, or you don't want to get the hardware, you don't want to maintain it. Everything will be given by the infrastructure as a service by the cloud provider. Hardware, hardware, storage, network, everything will be provided by this IaaS. So these are the examples who are the cloud providers. SA is given by the cloud apps, Salesforce.com, Execute, Lotus, Webselling, and PaaS is given by Google App Engine, Force.com, Windows Azure, Longjump, Rollback, Amazon, Elastic Beanstalk, and IA is given by Amazon EC2, Rackspace, VMware, and Google Cloud Storage, etc. These are the cloud vendors. So as I told you, two things are very important. One is service levels and another one is deployment model to which your company needs to go. So there are 4 levels. One is public cloud, next one is private cloud, third one is community cloud and hybrid cloud. Here public cloud, it will be like this. Services are available to the general public. Whoever wants the data, whoever wants the software or any kind of thing, he can be able to get it from the cloud. So it is like this, as this diagram indicates, public cloud is for everybody. It might be for the government or for the enterprises, large enterprises or individual users or SMEs. They can go for it. So the cost involved here is very less. So in the last point, in the case of Amazon, it rents out the storage space to businesses, governments and individuals. They rent out the space. That is storage space. So when you wanted to store your data, that in that particular area, in that particular server, you will be given a rack space. Rack space will be provided to you so that you can able to save your data. That is the main thing here. And next one is private cloud. Most of the industries, most of the SMEs or most of the large scale industries also go for this private cloud. So because in this private cloud, security is huge, but somewhat cost is involved. But this cloud operates dedicatedly for a single organization. It is dedicated for a single organization. This cloud infrastructure may set up on the premise or off the premise. Why I am saying here off the premises, when you are not able to maintain all the servers, you can able to go, can approach the third party to hold your server. In order for that, you need to pay for it. So that is the private cloud. And next is community cloud. Community cloud is a part of the private cloud which gives you for the central government or state government or whatever, panchayat offices or wherever you want, you can able to create a community cloud. For example, when you see that this infrastructure is shared between the several organizations, you can able to share your resources between the several organizations. For example, when you are going to build a community cloud in your company, that is, for example, you are going to have a pump industry's community cloud. You are going to design all those ERP models for, especially for the pump industry. So you have a group called 14 members are into your group. What will you do? You will be grouping together among yourself and you are going to form a community cloud so that you can able to access the data from that community. And you have a private access. Only 14 members of your group can able to access the data. So that is the benefit of the community cloud. I will show you an example later. This is an example that you can able to understand. Community cloud being built by the pump industry in a particular area, say Coimbatore, that will give access to the other 14 industry, 14 other pump industry, shared access to ERP or Tally software or SCM or HCM or any other software or Microsoft, all those things. So advantages of cloud are listed over here. So it has a rapid start time and pay as you use. Whatever you are using, you are going to pay for that alone. You are not going to pay extra amount. And it offers anywhere, anytime access. 24/7 access, that is 24/7 access, you can able to get it from the cloud. And it has a real backup time. That is the main advantages of cloud. And I have divided into the levels: administrative level, partnership, cost base and database. In administrative level, when you see, it is an availability or ease of access to hardware and software, and it is easy to recover after disaster. For example, if you are using the cloud provider, that is you are going to adopt cloud, so you don't know where your server is situated. Okay, that means you are going to get the cloud, you are going to adopt the cloud. You are using the ERP software from the third party vendor. He is going to manage everything. You are not going to be any part. You are going to, that is the third party vendor is going to store the data. He is going to manage the data. He is going to upgrade your software. Everything, all those things will be taken by the vendor, cloud vendor. So he will be having, he does not have only one single server. He might be having several servers. 2 or 3 servers will be there in the outside the organization. Like we might be having one server in the US and another server in the UK or in other East Coast, anywhere. He might be having 2-3 servers. When one backup is down, he might be giving you the access from the other server. Backup facility is very, very important in this cloud computing. And it has a better security data. I need to tell you that because it gives you such a better data security. And the cost is also reduced in this. And now we are moving into the SMEs, where we will see lot of real-time examples. So as you know, micro, medium and small enterprises contribute really 8% of country's GDP, 45% of manufacturing output and 40% of exports. So we know how important we are to the country. Cloud computing, I just wanted to tell you the importance of cloud computing. If we have a server in our company, we will be having a certain setup, several 10 systems, 20 systems might be there or 30 systems might be there. We will be having a separate server. So in that, we will be using only 14% of our server capacity and remaining are unutilized. And that is a wastage of space. We don't know where it is saved, and remaining all 4 spaces are wasted. Is it so? So that is what? That is scalability is required. So when we are going to adopt cloud, we can able to get, we are not going to get a server, we are going to get the rack space alone. So this much of users is going to use my data, and these are the employees of my data, of my organization. Number of suppliers are there and number of vendors. These many people are going to use my data or access my data. So this much file is going to save in that particular rack space. Only 14% of rack space will be provided to you in order to save your data. So accordingly they will charge you. So that is the main thing. Yeah, I'll come across all those things. Yeah, and after that we can ask. And next one is example 2. Most of the SMEs, I know most of the SMEs use Tally or ERP software. But I know that Tally software, that was originality of Tally software, original version of Tally software is so huge cost. But when you are going to adopt cloud and you are going to get the Tally software, it is very, very minimal. For example, that is, most of the SMEs use Tally or ERP software as their financial resource and financial software as their accounting purpose. Certain SMEs can't able to afford the original software. Certain SMEs go for pirated version, which is really a crime, or they may not afford to it. But we should not do that, because there is audits are taken by MIS of government to control this, because we should not use the pirated version of the softwares. So we should not do that. It is a crime. So when you are going for the cloud, you can able to get the software. You can able to get the software. You can access the software actually, and you can able to store your data there itself. It is easy to access and it is really flexible to use. And everyone will have the original software. So we don't have any scare about audit all those things. It is like that. And the solution is SME can group themselves as a community cloud or a private cloud, where they can able to access the original Tally software in the cloud, and so everyone in the community can able to use the original Tally software for their own company. They don't want to download or they don't want to manage it, because all the storage capacity and all the managing things will be done by the cloud vendors. We don't want to take care of our data. We can only access the data, we can do all kind of manipulation, we can store it, and all other remaining management things will be taken by the cloud vendors. And the advantages are cost is low as it is shared, pay as you use, and management of software, storage, everything is taken by the vendors, not us. So it is really flexible for us. And this is very, very important. One thing is Tally we are using. SMEs are mostly, we are using Tally software and ERP, and another one is Microsoft Office. Whenever you are going to type something, you remember only the Microsoft MS Word. So where we will get, so we need to pay such an amount. That is, for example, today morning I have asked them what is the real cost of the per user Microsoft Office. They told me rupees 20,000 per user. We need to pay that amount and we need to get it. But they themselves advised me to go for the cloud software called Office 365 because the cost is very low. I will give you the comparative statement after this. Recently, Microsoft has launched Office 365. Microsoft may enjoy a near monopoly in the desktop Office suite market, but online it faces established rivals in the form of Google Apps and Zoho. So these are the cloud providers who provide this. Let us see the comparison statement. I have taken from the URL and I have taken some of the survey to do it. When you go for the Office 365, it is given to the three things are Office 365, Google Docs and Zoho Docs are the three things for the cloud providers, and Microsoft is a user, that is enterprise solution. You are going to pay it and you are going to get it from the Microsoft as a single user. For single user, I have taken this slide, I prepared this slide 2 days before, so I just written as 18,500. But today I have asked, they told me as 20,000 per user. And the cost for when you are going to for cloud, when you are going through this Office 365, it costs you among 420 rupees per user per month. When you calculate it for the year, then it costs you among 5,040 only. When you go for Google Docs and Zoho Docs, and the cost even it comes below that Office 365, 150 per user. When you are going to use it, it will cost you only 150 rupees per user, and when it goes for 12 months, it costs you about 1,800 per year. And it's a Zoho Docs for 250 per user per month, it costs you among 3,000 per year. So you can be able to see the comparative statement. So because why they suggest, when Microsoft itself suggests to go for cloud computing, because Google Docs and Zoho Docs are their competitors. So they wanted to improve their thing in the cloud computing also. Advantage for individual user. No. For organization also, when you are going to have for 20 users, 30 users license, you need to pay. For user, yeah, if 20 users, per user only, per user per month. And this costs 18,800 per user per system. And this is not lifetime actually. You need to upgrade it. You need to do the updation also, because every year you need to go for the updation. And again you need to pay some amount and you need to enable it. And advantages are no big initial investment or cost, at the ease of deployment. You can able to easily deploy the things. No hardware is required, and reduce your IT overhead and headaches. Whether our software is updated or not, what happened to our license, everything you don't want to worry. If some audit comes also, you can able to show all those things. And collaboration will be made easy. The single most important feature in feasibility is true scalability. As I told you, cloud computing should give you the scalability and allowing business to acquire and release hardware resources on demand. Process efficiency also showed up as more and more employees are able to access applications remotely and update data in real time. So Microsoft, it is like initial investment, you need to pay like that 20,000 or 30,000 in order to get it, and a renewal should also be done. And is data secure? That is what we all get scared about it. So yes, obviously yes, because lot of cloud providers are there and lot of things, every day there is a problem. That is, the hackers are coming in, every day there is a problem. In order to safeguard their business, they are into things which they are safeguarding their business. So they will provide lot of security. Can you see this? Your data secure. Cloud service providers take utmost care in ensuring that yours data is safe. This includes physical security practices like 24/7 into 365 days security. Video monitoring will be there. Whenever somebody is going to touch your server also, it will show you who is going to do it. And your digital signatures also maintained. Whenever you are going to enter that area, enter in that area, you need to have a password, user and password. It might be a digital signature, or it might be a thumb impression, or it might be eyeball or something like that. It will have a lot of security issues. Security measures are being taken by each and every cloud vendor. And it is biometric access, bullet resistant walls, everything is provided. So you don't want to worry about your data which is there in the cloud. And for example, with nearly 10 million users are using this, accessing this Zoho services, individuals, small and large organizations count on Zoho security and data protection to meet their needs. Zoho takes security very seriously. Not only Zoho, all those others, Amazon or Salesforce or Microsoft, everybody, Google, everybody are in a competitive place. So they wanted to secure the data because their business is gone when they show that the data is not secure. So they are in that vulnerability. They show that they are changing everything, that whatever the problems comes, they are facing it, they are coming up with new kind of solutions. And uptime, really reputable SAS provides, they generally offer far better uptime and protection than individual businesses can hope to match. So it is really an uptime software. And we have seen lots of advantages of cloud computing. There are also challenges, but there is not a real challenge. It lies in the minds of the customers or the clients. So it is like assurance of privacy and security. Whether my data is secure, do I have any privacy? Anybody can access my data. What should I do? What will I do? And next one, reliability and availability. Whether my data is reliable, where it is, might be deleted. Transition and execution risk. So you wanted to transform your to put that risk might be there. Cultural resistance. My employees won't take up this job. Like that. Like that kind of challenges is also should be faced. And trust. Trust is the basic thing. Most of the business people are not involved in cloud because they don't have trust in cloud computing. But we should trust when a new technology comes up. Addressing privacy and security issues, there are several things that the government has taken taken care about it because your data should be secure. So there are a lot of things that is to be addressed while you go for security issues. For example, addressing private and security issues are identity and access management. So identity provisioning, authentication, authorization, user management, federation management, complaint management. Whenever a cloud provider is going in, he should give that is provider should give all those things to the vendor, that is used to the clients. So identity provisioning is whenever an employee is getting inside the organization, only that person can able to access your data. When he goes out, when he is resigning from that job, we need to offboarding the user, primary thing. And another one, authentication and user management, process by which the user gets enough credentials. When you are going to give the enough credentials, digital signature or thumb impression, all those things you need to provide it to that particular area. Only then you can able to access the data of that particular company. Or else you can't enter, you can't even get single data from that point. And identity federation management is method of establishing a trust relationship between the different enterprises. Authorization is they will be having certain policies. Those policies you have to see when the customers are getting inside. You have to see for the policies what kind of policies is there. What is the SLA agreement? That is service level agreement. Service level agreement. And last one is compliance management. You need to have a clear track and monitor the access rights and privileges. So you need to have a minimum user privileges. That is when the manager is going to use it, you should leave the manager to access the privilege. So only that particular grade wise you need to give the privilege. You should not leave everyone to access all the privileges. So top management can see everything, and the other central management can see, middle management can see only to the certain level, and low level management can see only a particular level. So these kind of privileges should be given to all the clients. That should be taken care by the vendors. And this is also one of the things for the security, a service level agreement. This is very, very important. It is between your vendor and the client. You need, that is, customer should also aware what are the measures, what are the things that should be in the agreement, and what are the other things, that is other party, that is vendor should also give you what the list of things, what are the security measures is going to give, what is the speed, what is the storage capacity, everything he has to provide under the government act. And now we move into the cloud for SMEs. Why SMEs need to go in for cloud? Service levels, and to have service levels and support, to have good local relationship and flexibility and customization, effectiveness and reliability. So, for example, when you wanted to adopt ERP in cloud, what are the three things that you need to know? What are the three perspectives you need to know? First one is economic. Whether when I go into cloud, whether this will give me an economic way, that is cost reduction. What about my cost reduction? Next, what is the technological issue? Technological in this is how we can able to access the data, whether it is flexible. All those things is possible through the, when you are going to go for the ERP cloud, you are the three aspects you need to see. And people. And you need to believe people, and you need to make changes with your people, and you need to take up the new technology. You should not hide, I won't use it. I won't use the new technology because it is all, I don't believe this. All those things, it should not be there. And so the factors that affecting selection of ERP cloud, it should be having a flexible payment, reduced IT infrastructure cost. These are the factors you need to see for it. Flexible payment, reduced IT infrastructure cost, low operational cost, data backup and recovery, obvious access, scalability on demand, low IT manpower, availability, platform independence and data security. So, because I was just moving fast because I have given some of the real-time examples so that you can able to understand. So, I have taken this cloud ERP versus traditional ERP. Traditional ERP is nothing but you are going to have it, you are going to purchase the ERP for your company alone. You are going to customize it, you are going to do all the scalability, and you are implementing your ERP system for your own company alone. You are not doing it for any other company. You are not going to leave this ERP to access for any other company. But whereas this cloud ERP is, you are going to take it from the cloud. You are going to access it from the cloud. So what are the difference? I am going to give you the comparison thing. Enterprise resource planning is the latest buzz of the industry and has helped many organizations to augment their productivity. And you can decide on type of ERP based on your organization requirement. It is either cloud ERP or on-premise ERP. On-premise ERP is nothing but the traditional ERP. You will be giving the data, you will customize yourself, you will be putting all those data in your company. A cloud ERP is an online subscription-based solution, and a third-party vendor would manage the software and related data using a robust database centrally. On-premise ERP would be installed locally at an enterprise place itself. Now I will give you the certain benefits compared to on-premise ERP. A few of them are listed below. First, low investment, low initial investment. You don't want to, as we see in the Microsoft Office itself, we don't want to have initial investment. Like in order to get Microsoft Office, you don't want to spend 20,000. It is like this. When you are going to implement software like ERP, you need to invest millions. But for SMEs, you need to invest in lakhs. So that can be reduced in this cloud ERP. So on-premise ERP would involve massive investment or initial installation compared to cloud ERP. You may need to splurge or purchasing it, you may be hosting it, or you may be configuring, and you may be maintaining all the services. But whereas the ERP maintained in cloud will not require any installation and configuration, of your service on your end. They will be giving as a enterprise suite to you. You can take or you can access that ERP, you can use it, you can store there. You don't want to take any care of your data. Everything is maintained by the cloud provider. And quick ROI, return on investment. When you go for traditional ERP, it takes large time, that is huge time, that is almost 6 months or 1 year it will take in order to implement ERP, that is traditional ERP. When you go for cloud, it is very easy. Almost Amazon is using 5 days. They will take only 5 days to implement it. Like that, only few days will take in order to implement the cloud. So it has, because fast implementation leads to better benefits, then thus leads to faster payoff return on investment. And rapid and flawless execution of updates. So cloud ERP users need not wait to, that is, we don't want to wait for the upgrades. Whatever the upgrade of technology is there, they will update it, because all the users are there in their server. So whenever they are doing for one user, it will be multiply shared. If it is like Microsoft Office 365, in some other version comes, they automatically update their software so that their access is reliable, so that every user can get the technology with the upgradation. And new features of security and patches. And also ERP users, the upgradation and new features must be installed. We have to see for the technology. We need to have a good IT staff. They have to see what kind of new technology is coming in. We need to update all those softwares. So this is not required when you are going in for the cloud. Everything is taken care by the cloud vendor. And scalability and flexibility. So when you are when there is any traditional ERP, you need to, that is this might not when you are going to add some more users, or when you are going to decrease in number, it is not possible. It is not possible in the sense it takes huge time. It takes large number of people to involve in it to do that. When it is go for traditional ERP. When it is in the cloud ERP, whenever you wanted to add number of users, it can be. It is possible in cloud. When you want to decrease the number of users, it is also possible in cloud. Better performance and delivery. ERP is a better way which compared on the ERP, on-premise ERP, it will be delivering you an exact thing. Whatever you want, it will give you the exact thing. This allows you to access a number of applications. Whatever application you want, you can able to access. When you want SCM, for example, when you are going to adopt only the financial management software in the cloud, and again your company is becoming huge, or when it is coming up with certain limits, you are growing. At that level, you need to maintain the HRM, human resource management, or you need to have this human control management for you. At that time, you can also get HCM as a service from the cloud provider. That is pay as you grow. When the time grows in your industry or in your company grows, you need many other facilities. All those facilities can be get through the cloud. There is no location. Wherever you want the different location, you can need and install the ERP and set up and layout individually. So you can able to consolidate operations among various branches. This is what. So you have a lot of, that is what in industry SME might be having 2-3 units might be there. Each and every unit you can't able to purchase the software. For ERP also you can't implement like that. So what you are going to do is you are going to have a community and you are going to use only one when you are implementing that ERP, and you are going to access those as a service. You are going to access that particular thing as a service. And it has a very smart synchronization. The smart synchronization is the key for the cloud ERP. It turns out to be a perfect amalgamation to achieve success and reach maximum profit for your enterprise. So, as per me, there are some barriers towards cloud computing, because there is lack of trust or the lack of confidence. Some might think that there is no security, my data where it will be stored, whether it can be accessed easily, all those. It is lies in the trust. They don't believe it, or they don't know how it has happened. So, in order to do that, we need to take up some solution. So, awareness and trust towards cloud computing needs to be given to the SMEs. So that awareness should be given, because cloud computing is a secured, but we need to give some of the things which gives you the awareness. And that can be taken initiative by the educational institutions, but jointly with the industrial associations collaboratively, because lot of funds have been given by AICTE, Tamil Nadu Council, everybody are giving. So we need to take up undergo such a project, and we need to invite SMEs, we need to build a community cloud, and so that their access can be done by the SMEs, and that success story will give the SMEs a huge interest towards moving towards cloud computing. This is what I told you. And I've taken a case study from JTrack, GPS-based vehicle tracking solution, cloud-based Coimbatore. This is the JTrack. It is a J Technologies India, as JTrack is called. It is a new generation enterprise, highly committed to delivering superior information technology solutions. And JTech is a part of Euro 60 million industrial group, and a collaborative with specialized in indigenous auto component manufacturing several top automobile makers. And this data is providing a lot of other products also, that is they are providing GPS system. So I am going to take this GPS based vehicle tracking alone, and I am going to explain how it is used. So J Technology is managing the JTrack application. 80 plus clients are there in the using this same application. Application have been hosted in the dedicated server with good bandwidth, and it has been maintained in the in-house application itself. So for example, this is the example, but this is not the exact cost. This is the approximate cost, and this is the minimum cost involved. This is the minimum cost involved I have taken. I went to this industry and I have prepared all those things in order to present in my CIA, Coimbatore Industry Federation thing. So I have taken this example for this. If any one of the existing clients, 80 plus clients are using the GPS tracking system, if any one of the clients they wanted to develop the GPS system, what will happen? So they need to have these kind of costs: application development cost, web server cost for hosting, bandwidth cost, and Google Map cost, maintaining the software team cost. Approximately you should spend for 100 vehicles. What will be the cost? For example, application development cost you minimum 10 lakh, and web server cost for hosting it cost you 2 lakh, and bandwidth cost it cost you among 1 lakh, and Google Map cost it cost you among 1 lakh, and maintaining the software team cost you 5 lakh. This is all approximate cost with minimum cost only I have taken, and it cost you among 19 lakhs per year. When you are going into cloud, if they are going with JTrack, which is the cloud provider, that is they are providing the GPS system in the cloud. They are providing it as a SaaS model, SaaS as a software as a model, costing ₹600 per month per vehicle. That is 100 vehicles means for 550 we are going to take. It costs you among 55,000 per month for 100 vehicles. 12 months and you are going to calculate 6,60,000 only. You can exactly say 12,40,000 rupees. When you are going to compare with whatever when you are going to develop by yourself, it costs you 19 lakhs per year, and when you are going to use it through cloud, it costs you among, you are going to save 12,40,000. This is a real-time example. And there are success stories that I have taken it from the magazines and the internet. And Japan-based company, the client is a part of this client. These are cloud providers are given this success stories. The client is a part of Japan-based conglomerate with operations in 26 countries. It has been developed. There is Japan company. It has 26 countries, operations in 26 different countries. It manufactures umami seasoning flavoring product. It is manufacturing umami seasoning product that enhances flavor when used in small quantities. In India, the company markets their products from Chennai-based headquarters with employees in various functions spread across various branches. The company needed, that is, they have launched because it is situated, there is 26 countries operations. They have been, they needed an ERP to integrate and streamline their operations. So what they did is they went for the cloud. They adopted the cloud ERP. So why they need an ERP system? Because all those transactions, everything are maintained manually. So they don't have a proper thing. They are prone to errors, and there is no interaction or there is no coordination or integration between all the branches. They don't have integration. So whatever happens, they don't know in the other branch. So So difficulty in scaling up to meet rapidly expanding operations. They can't able to join everything. And no integration between finance and transactions. So in order to make flexible, they go in for the cloud. So when they are going to adopt a business ERP on cloud, this product capability and local statutory compliance, affordable subscription model, exhaustive training will also be given to the customers. So like the solution offered was comprehensive and offered end-to-end functionality. Whatever functions you want through the enterprise, it starts from financial management, human resource or operations, the supply chain management, everything is handled throughout the ERP. When you are going to purchase it as a ERP suite, everything will be taken care by the vendor, cloud vendor. They will take everything. And the training is also provided to the customers because they don't know how to use it, how to save the data, how to access. And almost everything, training is also given by the cloud vendors. And this is another one, Koda School. This is headquartered in Mumbai. Koda Group of Schools is an 86-year-old leading educational network teaching over 70,000 students across India. It has 1,200 branches all over India. And they wanted that is they are using new technologies in order to teach their students. And it is the Koda Group was awarded the best ICT enabled school in all over India. So what is the need for Koda? So there is a large group, they are best in using ICT, but they need a comprehensive and integrated solution which they have 200 plus branches in India. They need an integrated solution. So they asked for the ERP cloud. So these are the challenges they face. That is manual maintenance of HR. They know how to maintain this HR because 200 plus institutions are there. They can't able to manually maintain all the HR policies or lack of centralized data. HR is there. We can't able to find the data exactly. Lack of employee self-service and scattered employee data that lack integration with core HR processes. We can't have any integration between the HR processes. So they go for the ERP cloud. So here Koda approached Ramco. Ramco is a big cloud provider. They approached Ramco. Ramco provides number of enterprise solutions through cloud. Ramco ERP on cloud enterprise resource planning product from Ramco systems acquired many prestigious clients across the globe. See, these are the number of customers in Ramco cloud. This I just wanted to intimate this because lot of customers are there because they know what is the importance of cloud and how they are managing their business through cloud. And how Ramco mentors Koda businesses. Koda approached Ramco for ERP cloud. ERP on cloud help Koda in structuring the HR policy and now leave policies, salary structure, grade, band, everything are managed through the ERP, which is offered through cloud. So when you are going to offer that is Ramco have offered several modules to the Koda where it gives you all these benefits. Customized workflow for purchase processes and structured and comprehensive and integrated talent management is also provided and centralized payroll system is provided. And employee self-employed with a single sign-on capability is provided. Wherever you want, you can able to access the data. Whichever country it is there, you can able to get the data. Integrated HRMS, Human Resource Management Society, management source is also provided, and also the finance modules is also provided to them. Online employee self-service is auto-generated employee codes, e-leave and e-slips capabilities also provided to the Koda.
Single sign-on capabilities. The fourth one.
Employee single sign-on capabilities. Whenever when you are going to when you want to get some data or whenever you wanted to get some technology, like most of the schools are using the video conferencing. Like whenever you wanted to do that, somebody might be like this. Whenever you are going to talk, this can be accessed to the other schools also. It is when you are going to use that single sign-on, you can use that also. And why to develop SMEs? Why we wanted to develop our SMEs? As my topic is towards SMEs, so I just wanted to see because they provide the largest share of employment after agriculture. They provide you lot of employment through the and they are widely spread across the country, and it produces a diverse range of products and services to meet the needs of the customers, market, the global market and the national and international value chains. So when you are going to develop SMEs, automatically our India will also grow by the means of GDP. And how to develop SMEs is level of efficiency should be developed, and they have to improve their profit, that is they have to show the increase in their profit by the cost reduction. So that is possible through cloud. Not only cloud, whenever new technology comes in, and everyone should adopt the new technology. They should not be behind the technology that I can't use it. You should come forward to use the technology in order to reap the benefits of the upcoming technologies. And summary is cloud computing is a large and fast growing market that is particularly attractive for SME customers, that offers significant potential for players of all sizes. To stay competitive enough, in order to, you have to be very competitive. You need to increase your core competency. You should not be lag behind everybody. You should use this technology to improve the efficiency, because we can't concentrate whether my software is updated, whether my data is wrong, with error. We can't rely upon my data. We should not involve in this. You need to increase the efficiency of your business. You need to concentrate in other strategic levels. You need to expand your business. So you need to involve, you need to upgrade your technology. So to stay competitive, companies must focus on managing their top and bottom line using this new robust technology called cloud computing. So when SMEs are going to adopt cloud, developing SMEs will develop automatically. We will get in developed India through the GDP. Can you see for that? Thank you all.
Governance
the IT governance is there, but the government itself IT governance is there. Whenever you go, there is wireless planning commission is there. So JTech, I told you also, because like JTech, when they go for GPS tracking, they were asked several questions, like when you are doing this GPS system is given, is taken, the database has been taken from some next slides or somebody. So they may misuse the data, where is the school buses. They may cache the school bus and that might be a problem. So the solution given by the JTech is the user, whenever the user is going to access the database, each and every day the password should be changed. Whenever that is, when you are going to store the data again in the cloud, it gets encrypted, then only it is stored there. So no, that is the cloud vendor, like the JTech itself, you can't able to access the data. Everything is encrypted. You can't able to get the data. So all those things they have to list it to the government, and the government will see all those things, then only they will give the approval, or else they won't do it. Wireless planning commission.